I'll never forget our first Wednesday before Thanksgiving as bakers. Back then, in 2017, our weeks looked different. There were only 4 of us baking for the community. Amanda and I, along with 2 helpers who had recently joined our ranks. We baked out of a garage in Mesa in a very primitive way. All of the doughs were hand-mixed. We didn't have steam-injected Italian ovens or dough sheeters for making croissant dough. We didn't have rooms where product could be rolled in to stay warm and humid for proofing. Each week, we baked for some restaurants daily, but we did attend 2 markets on Saturdays and 1 on Wednesday nights, where we were able to interact with our own customers. Normally, Wednesdays were pretty quiet. Of course, regulars came out, and we noticed that we were meeting more and more, but compared to Saturday mornings, Wednesdays served a small amount of people. Approaching that first Thanksgiving in 2017, we didn't think much of it. We made some special brioche rolls and a bit extra of everything, setting up near the Agritopia farm store in Gilbert, having no idea of what was about to happen. The market ran from 5 to 8 p.m., and by 4:20, people were starting to arrive to get in line. As we were setting up, I chatted with one such early bird. They got the time right. They weren't going to miss out on proof bread for their Thanksgiving table. By 5 p.m., we couldn't see the end of the line from where we were working, and we were already moving through customers at full speed so that everyone would stay happy. We really couldn't believe how many people had come out for bread. By 6 p.m., we had sold twice the amount of bread and pastries that we normally brought out, and hardly anything remained on the table. The rolls we made were long gone. People approached in shock, and they noticed we were surprised too. We thought we had brought a lot, but it turned out that on holidays, everyone wants nice bread made with intention. Since then, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving has always been a day where we get to see just how many people value what we do. In the years since then, we have been blessed enough to be able to use mixers and state-of-the-art ovens. As a result, we'll be baking for thousands this Thanksgiving across the valley. As we have grown, we've preserved and even improved on the original intention behind our bakery. Our products are still made in the same way, using the very same sourdough starter, Harriet, which we have kept going since our first moments as bakers. As we've grown, so has our capacity to lean into our craft. This year, the bread you buy from us is largely made up of flour we are milling ourselves on a traditional stone flour mill. Our rye loaf in particular is composed entirely of flour we milled in-house. We couldn't have dreamed to get that deep in 2017. The flour that year came from far away and was produced by very large milling operations. This year, we got to grow our own field of heritage wheat in Queen Creek, Arizona. We struck a deal with a local farmer who grew us 40 acres of Rouge de Bordeaux, originally a French wheat, which hasn't been hybridized since at least 1600 AD, prior to industrialization. Now, every country sourdough is largely made up of wheat from this field, milled fresh by us daily. This is a 2024 achievement which wasn't possible in 2017. Who knew that so many of you would continue to support us so that we could keep developing to where we have reached today? Thank you for supporting our dream. We are just getting started. Nowadays, we're teaching around 50 staff members our ways of baking while still learning ourselves. And globally, hundreds of startup bakeries have sprung up as a result of watching our YouTube channel. Our way of rooting into a 13,000-year-old craft is inspiring people around the world to revive connectedness around bread and bread making. As a society, we realize that quality, intention, craft, and skill have to be protected in the wake of industrialization. But modern tools can be utilized for artisan traditions to reach today's larger communities. We would stand to lose a lot if tradition is lost to industrial wonder bread. Happy Thanksgiving.